So we're gonna do a quick recap, and then we will get started. So last time we were all together, you guys fought off some zombie ogres, and you found a few dead bodies being transported by an elk. You still have about 3 more days of travel left. You still have the elk in front of you. Oh yeah, and you got Ryan Gooseling last time as well.
Hell yeah!
You guys got a little friend.
Yeah, we did.
So yeah. The dogs are going crazy, but
Just because.
that's kind of
Okay,
like a brief
just
summary of what happened last time. Any questions?
This time on Dragon Ball Z.
And if you want music for the session, I have a thing going on. Noah, can you come get your crazy mutt?
Okay, come here, crazy.
I love her to pieces. But sometimes she's alone. Yeah. So what do you guys want to do? Anything in particular?
Eat some food.
Eat some food? Well, you gave, I think, most of it to Ryan.
Well, let's get some more food.
Alright, would you like to do a nature check for me, please?
Jacob's not on Owlbear.
6.
That is a 10.
Okay.
Wait, what are we rolling for? Oh, he's rolling for travel.
He's rolling for travel.
Got it.
No, he's not rolling for travel, he's rolling for food. And he got a 10. So you look around and you notice that this area. Can you give me an investigation check before I describe what you see?
Dirty 20.
Okay. So you notice that this area has been picked pretty well, food-wise. So you get some berries and some edible herbs, but it's been picked pretty well. So it looks like someone else has been here.
Alright, guys, bad news. Looks like the area's been stabbed pretty good. Oh, sorry. I mean, has been scavenged pretty good.
No berries for Gooseling?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, is the stream showing like what we're currently looking at?
Where you currently are.
Okay. Noah, could you stream for me?
Sure thing, buddy.
Hi, baby.
How do I want that?
Just make sure you put your.
What's up?
Yeah, I tried like throwing my shit up on my computer. It was working fine yesterday, and like it was a little weird on Discord. Like I kept cutting in and out and having like my old problems on my computer. And then I tried gaming a little bit with Roger, and like my whole Steam page is like shut down. I was like, "Whoa, this is weird."
My guy. What? I thought you were getting it set up last week.
Oh, it's set up. It's just I was having troubles with it last night and this morning because it was set up for when we did our session of D&D.
Yeah, that's what I don't remember any issues then. All right, I should be streaming.
Thank you, sir.
Let me know if you got any issues.
Yeah, I got to see it.
You guys probably already know this, but you want to know a fun fact about the fast food industry?
I love fun
What would
facts.
that be?
So, Carl Jr. tried to introduce the third pound burger to counteract McDonald's quarter-pound burger,
Hmm.
and it
people didn't
failed
want it.
spectacularly because all consumers thought that a third was less than a quarter.
Because 3 is smaller than 4.
Yes, I've heard that before. I thought it was McDonald's though, not Carl's Jr., where they tried serving the third pound burgers and like, nah, bro, that's smaller than a quarter pound because 4 is bigger than 3.
I'm like 99% certain it was Carl's Jr. that did that.
People
Hey,
do
I
not
believe
know
you.
how fractions work.
People don't know how shit works.
Carl's Jr. was also the one to introduce the bacon burger with their Frisco sandwich.
I know nothing about Carl Jr.
Later was bought by Hardee's, but they had good burgers. They don't exist anymore, though.
Yeah, it happens. We've been real big about Culver's. That's been our new one. What do we get? Go.
But does anyone want to do anything? Jared, you're the closest to the bodies. Do you want to do anything with the bodies?
That's a strategy. I think I already tried to search the bodies last segment, right?
Yes.
I believe he did.
All right, that's where we found that map. Do they have can I do like a investigation check or a sleight of hand to see if they have like any items on them?
Let's do investigation.
Hell yeah.
If you want to finish this basement, it's going to be fucking years for that vent. No, this vent right here. Yeah. You can't do anything about it at all.
Sorry, try to pull up my pluses,
The
investigation.
wall's going to go this side and go like this. It's gonna-
Ooh, I got a 21.
Space instead.
Ooh. Okay. So other than the maps that you found, you haven't really seen anything else on the bodies. You do notice that all of their skulls are bashed in. But it looks like these bodies have already been scavenged for other items.
Okay. And then that did that elk already leave by now?
No.
Yeah, I think he did. I'd shoot him away, right?
It's not,
You didn't shoo him away.
so if you do metal
Got
box,
all
you need.
the bodies off of him, and now he's just kind of hanging out.
Right? It's just
Am I about to get another homie?
like everything's in two.
Can only have so many homies.
Last
Right. Does the elk look like he's got like any special markings on it, or does it look like it was just like a means of transport?
It just looks like a means of transport.
Okay.
Can we tell what type of weapon?
It's like from a microphone. I don't know. The old wonky. The nail.
Jared won't stop talking.
I can't tell
What
who
was that?
he's talking to.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Jared.
What's the
Every-
background?
Your background's as loud as you are, or louder than you are, Jared.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to walk away from them. It's Paul and Jake talking.
Oh God, Paul's there. Good luck.
Jake
Oh,
from Steak Farm?
That's what
Yep,
I
that's
said
what-
the first time when Noah said his friend's name was Jake. That's what I said the first time too.
Dude, I've said that every single time you've mentioned Jake.
I say it on the weekends when Noah is trying to play games with Jake. I'm like, Jake from State Farm, are you guys playing today? And he's like, yeah. We're gonna
No,
play.
you should be like the wife in the commercial. Be like, who's that on the line? It's Jake from State Farm. And what is Jake from State Farm wearing?
Yeah,
I have done that late at night when his sessions go too late.
Yep.
It's like
Okay, well, there's nothing else going on with the elk. I guess I'll just pet it a little bit. Tell him he's like, oh, you're such a good guy. Well, you get on back to your family. I'm gonna give him a nice little slap on the ass.
Alright.
I did ask
Sounds good.
if we could see what type of weapon was killed these people.
So you can't see necessarily what kind of weapon. You have a feeling it's something that did bludgeoning damage, and you just did fight 2 giant zombies. So you had a feeling that it was probably something to do with their larger limbs that they were swinging around at you as well.
Hey guys, I think these zombies might have killed these people.
It's not true.
It's not great.
Yeah,
Not
zombies
good.
love it.
Not good. Zombies. We find zombies. I kill zombies.
Fair. I guess we should keep going then, if there's nothing else for us to do here. Unless we want to try to fight the elk, but maybe we should do that.
The elk has already been shooed away.
Oh, okay then. Well, I guess let's
Apologies.
skedaddle as well.
You guys have 3 days left.
Ooh. Would we okay, I should have asked this earlier. Are we keeping track of rations or anything like that, or is it not that intense?
You forage as you go, but I'm not gonna make you be like, count how many berries you collected.
Okay.
Unless you're trying to feed something specifically, like you.
Yeah, like a component or something.
Then, you need
Like feed 5 goose heads
to get to satisfy him.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Unless you want me to do that, in which case.
Thank you.
I try to be accommodating, and when you guys have requests, I try to keep up with that. So who wants to roll? You guys have 3 nights left. Who wants to roll tonight?
I will roll tonight. 19. Don't know what that means. Got a 19.
It means you did really well, and
Of course I did.
you just have 1 day of travel left. There was no. This is the first time you guys did not run into zombies during the day.
Me find good path.
Yeah.
No zombies here.
Is that your roll for the day?
Well, I happened to notice that I could pick up the D20 and move it around, and I'm like, what happens if I move my mouse violently while holding it? And it rolled it.
I was thinking Jared rolls like that. Yeah, I just did the same thing.
All right, who wants to roll for the last day?
I figured Jared, so each of us rolls once.
Yeah, I'll roll. Just a raw D20.
Well,
Raw
you
dog
only
and
have 1 day left, and Doug's roll didn't count. Valen's roll didn't count. So
That was me dropping my dice on the table, be like, oh shit.
It is a D20 I'm rolling though, right?
yes.
Yes.
Raw rolling.
So potentially good. It was a 15.
15's okay.
I mean, it's
Hoggers moment.
better than 3/4 of the other rolls he could have gotten.
True.
If a higher number means better.
Can I have everyone roll a perception check, please?
Does the eye perceive? The mind does not.
I got a 13.
Yeah, 13.
Oh, that's-
I got a 22.
I got 7. Me too high up. me look down too far away.
Valian and Quark, you both notice that there seems to be a bit more activity in this area than there was previously, and you can see the city that you're trying to make it to. So you can see
Shitty city.
Grizzcrats kind of on the horizon.
I just get face full of branches and trees. I can't see anything
Yeah,
through the branches.
name's like
I'm too tall.
Gubrin,
don't
you are
look-
just so focused on trying to find the perfect trail again
I
that
like them.
you
It's
have
like-
no awareness of your surroundings whatsoever.
Me lose track. Where are we?
Um,
No zombies here.
It's this way, big man. I'll point towards the city.
Okay. Let's go.
So from behind you comes out this kind of large squad of different kinds of bird folk. So there's a strig, there's a couple of pigeon looking humanoids, there's a couple of bird folk, and they kind of look at you with confusion and anger. One with it's like what is his name? Napoleon? Yes, Napoleon hat. You know that sideways hat? He's
Yes.
leading the group, and he's addresses all of you with his grok pigeon feathers kind of fluffed out, and he's looking at you and he's like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
We passing through. No harm intended.
Passing through? From where?
Opposite direction?
What demon do you serve?
I'm gonna let someone else take that one.
None.
You thought I was taking notes during the time we said what demons there were? I should have.
Basically, the 7 deadly sins are your options.
Did they ask what demon do we serve?
Yes.
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 None.
You don't serve a demon?
Wait, what? Can I roll insight, trying to figure out if they look like suspicious when they repeat that back, or if it's like impressed?
If you want to roll a perception check, I will allow it.
Okay, I was thinking insight, but perception works too.
I was
I got it.
Perception. I'll let you choose insight or perception. You got a 6, so
So it's either an 8, 7, or a 5. I don't think it matters.
you can't tell. They look like birds to you.
I speak bird.
So I'm just gonna go for it. When they say, "Wait, what demon did you serve?" and we said none, I'm like, "Yeah, we looking for new demon to serve?"
You understand? We're all really.
No. I'm gonna tug him on the arm like, no. No demon to serve. We get rid of demons. Make place better.
You get rid of demons?
I'll address the bird and be like, yes, we will get rid of the demons for you if you help us. We are warriors, gods from above, and we were sent here to get rid of the demon menace. If that's what you want. It seems like maybe that's what you want. I'll kind of like hold my arms out wide and like shrug.
Can you roll initiative, please?
Tits.
Can I smack him on the back of the head, just like you're a fucking dumbass?
I'll take it.
Reaction. Yeah.
Hey,
I was-
we won the initiative though.
I was muted. I was gonna say that We serve the god of gluttony, or the demon of gluttony. Since we have Ryan on with
11.
us.
I may be a rogue, but he is a very honest pirate.
I rolled a 16
course.
for my initiative.
You rolled a 16 for your initiative?
Yes.
It's 11.
And I got a 21.
16.
But you never-
21.
So it's like it's not like it's annoying. It's like,
Why is it trying to give you a negative initiative?
I don't know, but that's pretty funny.
Gudbrand?
that was outright.
Wait, I'm getting a negative initiative?
No, I'm asking what your initiative is.
Oh, 11.
Shit, look at my shit.
Negative 11.
It's been a little darker than the sun. Yeah, all of it. Take the white spot.
Alright, so the scout is first. And she
scout
is going to make a ranged attack on Quark.
Oh, thank you.
She got a 6 to hit. I'm gonna
Hell yeah,
guess
you just gotta tell the
that's
arrows no thank you. As he launches the arrow, I'm like, no thank you, I'm just gonna step to the side.
So Quark, it's your turn.
This is how you shoot arrow. I'll return a fire arrow right back at him, whoever shot at me.
Alright. And can you roll to hit, please?
Yeah.
Yarg.
14?
Turkey, sheep.
Big reveal.
A
How
14
strong are
hits.
they?
Woo! Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna apologize to both my comrades.
Why is that, baby girl?
I could have stopped you from talking.
Probably would have been for the best.
I have prepared silence. I could have just had you be shut the
Yes.
fuck up.
Quarks is honest to a fault, unfortunately, unless he like lies and it's pretty much blatant that he's lying. But I rolled minimum damage. I did 4 piercing damage.
That's still good. You gotta start
Hell
somewhere.
yeah. This is how you shoot arrow. And then can I go right next to Valeron? And I will, as a bonus action, use my Draconic Cry and give Gudbrand and Valion and myself advantage until the end of my next turn.
On attacking or
On attack rolls, I'm sorry.
Syria was like you're walking into another world. Swear to God. Armenia is the same way. Post-Soviet under Russian influence.
So if I roll for the radiance thing, does that mean that I get advantage towards that?
Russian and English.
So what
Or
does
is-
the text of your Draconic Cry say?
It's basically just I go next to allies that can hear me within 10 feet, and I give them advantage on attack rolls against enemies that can hear me. So it's like the attack roll they would get advantage on. I mean, obviously up to you on if that goes into the radiant like roll.
Yeah, that's
It's attack rolls?
Yeah, it's attack rolls. So like the chance to hit.
I will allow it to be for the radiant roll to see if you can even cast the spell if you make a prayer, which you have to make a prayer.
we have to hear you pray. Like, come up with a prayer. That has to be verbalized, not just like internal, like, oh, I made a prayer. No, we want to hear you make something up. Kind of like
okay. Fair enough.
inspiring a speech.
Is that
You got to
fair?
make a speech.
So who's next in the initiative?
I got an 11, so there's 12. How many? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11.
I'm still
Oh,
putting
Jesus
them
Christ.
down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Quark!
Quark, you might have just killed us.
13.
Oh, God. Every encounter is potentially like we have to expect to be able to die.
17
just work
to
around
hit
that.
Gudbrand.
17 to hit?
Yes. With a
That-
longbow.
Does not hit.
All right.
How many of them are archers? All of them?
Tracker,
A lot of them.
warrior.
I have to
So we
finish
got
putting
archer.
them all down.
So we have archer, scout, tracker, thug, knight, warrior, Lenny,
Kobe.
Petra.
8 to hit you, Goodbrand.
No.
All right, and now it is Valiant's turn.
All right, there are 3, 6, 9, 12 of them.
Fireball.
So I did not go with the class that gets fireball. I
Oh,
would have, if I had gone a certain path, I would have, but I went for more healing rather than more damage. And I'm not a coward that's going to change my character to make up like that.
Honestly, this makeup, we're gonna need healing.
Yeah. So
That's
instead,
all, my guy.
Oh God, hold on. I'm going to say my god's name, but I'm not going to say it incorrectly.
Cordelia, Noah's looking up porn right now.
As long as he doesn't
He did it all himself.
It's D&D porn.
make a mess, I
Li-
don't care.
Lyra, guide my
Remember.
guide my bolt as I signal it towards these heathens. I say as I cast guiding bolt towards the one that initially attacked Quark.
All right. That's the scout. That's
I don't think I need to roll for advantage on that one. It's a 16 for the Radiance cast.
yeah. You can cast it.
Woo! Would he still get advantage on his normal attack roll?
No, you
Well-
do not get advantage because you used the advantage for the radiance.
Gotcha.
Did I use it? But whatever, it's fine. Okay, but I rolled a 17
17 hits.
for. Well, it's. What is Guiding Bolt's modifier? It's 17 plus. Oh. Plus 6, so it would have been 23.
23 damage.
No, 23 to hit.
Well, 17 hits.
17
So 23 is
yes.
gonna hit.
Oh, that's not a d20. It's a 46. And I'm. Let's have. Nope. Undo. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's not that many dice. So that's 14 plus plus wisdom, so plus 6. So it's 20 radiant damage.
Is
Two.
Ha! Well, I was trying to just put him at disadvantage because anyone hit by guiding bolt has disadvantage during their next attack. But I guess they just incinerate instead.
Yeah, do you want to tell us how you did it?
I held my holy item alight, looking up to the sky as I say my prayer, and then point the holy relic towards the one that attacked Quark. You shouldn't have attacked my friend. Fire the guiding bolt. Strikes him straight in the middle. And he bursts into radiant flame.
Hmm.
Hey guys, it wasn't Sparkles this time.
I knew you could do it. That's my boy right there.
Good job, light man.
See, sparkles are dangerous.
All right.
I was like, I don't know if it takes synergy, but can I try to use that as an intimidation tactic against the rest of them? Can I roll intimidation on them?
Sure. Roll intimidation.
Should it be at disadvantage because of how lame the line he just... Guys, it wasn't Sparkles this time.
Yes. Roll intimidation at disadvantage because they heard you comment about sparkles.
There.
Two
17.
So can I
That's
give him
a
that
19.
help action saying sparkles
That's a
are
19.
cool?
Okay. So I guess intimidation works, and I will give anyone making their first attack within like 10 feet of you disadvantage. Is that fair?
It works for me. Fear the holy light of my God, ye those who worship demons.
Does 9 hit?
Hit who?
You.
It does not.
Cool. Don't you dare!
Hoo-ha, what?
My computers. Just sorry.
I was like, is that directed at me? What'd I do? Except, all I did was incinerate a guy. You don't get to get so mad about it.
I clicked on my. Okay. Well, I can't see what this guy does. So.
We're making it up.
Resume encounter. There we go. I'm just gonna save real quick. I can't save real quick. I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm just gonna try and use a longbow because pretty much everyone here has a longbow.
Wait.
Does a 23 hit you, Valiant?
Ow. Yes.
Wait. Yeah. So I'm going to impose disadvantage on that.
Is that something you can do as a reaction?
Reaction. Yes, I have a reaction. When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield, which I am.
Okay, so this one already got disadvantage, which was the one that was just...
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that wasn't with my reaction, though.
No, with my intimidation.
This one already had disadvantage with intimidation. That's not whose turn it is right now.
Yeah, but
this is the person whose turn it is right now.
And also, I think the target that you are trying to impose disadvantage on has to be within 5 feet of you.
That's what I thought at first, but when I'm reading it, when a creature you can see attacks a target that is within 5 feet of you, so the target that's being attacked has to be within 5 feet.
Okay.
Because if they're attacking with a bow, I would imagine I stand I move my shield over to block the arrow, kind of thing. Yeah, I had to double check the wording just to make sure.
Okay, so how close does the creature have to be?
No, the creature is the person I'm protecting.
Okay.
5 feet.
All right.
Which me and validate on.
Does a 12 hit you?
It does not. I didn't know you could have super disadvantage. That's crazy.
Wait, did he already have disadvantage initially?
He did not have disadvantage because he was not within 10 feet of you. Any creature within 10 feet of you, so 2 squares, has disadvantage.
So just that guy.
Oh, this is you. So just anyone trying to go up and hit you.
So I would have disadvantage.
It's your turn.
Would I get an opportunity attack trying to attack Petra? Can't tell. No, I would attack the person attacking my friends, Erebus. I will.
That's what they call duct tape.
I will swing my morning stir, and now move into physical dice for the important rolls. That is a 14 on the die.
It's so
plus,
funny. I can hear you rolling.
plus 5, so that's a 19.
19 hits.
Yep, and then 1d8 plus 3. I haven't pulled the d8 out yet, so I will just do the d8 on here. That's a 3 plus 3. So that's 6, and he has disadvantage.
Is that 6 damage?
Yep.
And he has double disadvantage.
Oh god, yeah, he does have to. Oh, I should have walked over and hit someone else. Meh.
I was saying earlier, if I did my house, I would do it. I don't give a shit if it's bankrupt me. I would do
All
it.
right, that's my turn.
Lenny's turn.
People like,
Yeah. Ooh. Yep. Too late.
He's going to.
Lenny.
What's its speed? 25 feet? He is going to run up to you and try to hit you with a shortened spear. And is he within 10 feet of Valiant? He is, so he has disadvantage.
Oh, I thought it was only if they were within 10 feet at the time. This is exciting.
17 to hit you.
No.
Goodbrand.
Bueno.
Does
Nope.
that hit?
Nope. Does not hit.
Damn. Okay.
Birdman tickle. Me show him real spear. No, I say that no, not having a spear on me at all.
I missed one. He is going to fly up and move here and throw a dagger to hit Valiant. That's a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Can't help you. Only. Oh wait, I technically would have my reaction
That's
back.
4
wouldn't
damage.
I? Too late.
4 damage is fine.
Next is the knight. Where is it? This one? You all can see my pointer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, it's green, pointing at the knight next to the elf scout.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that y'all can see it. Who's not enjoying D&D tonight?
Kiona is not enjoying D&D because she's trapped in the room. She just looks sad.
And he's within 10 feet of Valiant. So he has disadvantage, but he's still going to try and hit you. That's not looking good. Oh, that's definitely not good. A 7 to hit.
Not
Does not hit.
good.
Just so you know what this knight looks like, he's a little elf
Bird.
owl. Do you know what like the burrowing owls? He's like a little burrowing owl.
Oh, he's
He's
a tiny boy.
He's small.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, he's really cute.
That's a knight. Oh,
That's a knight. Yeah.
I'm imagining a tiny baby owl with a little sword and spear. That's
That's
hilarious.
pretty much what he looks like.
Trying to attack a 7-foot giant that a normal sized owl would be. Terrified of.
Let me see if I can copy this picture. So he comes up to this giant and he just kind of tries to like hack at your feet. That's what he looks like.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Yeah. So far, no one has really hit anyone.
I mean, one of them died.
It's no on my side.
Oh.
It's the archer's turn. They are going to try to hit Valiant again. It's a 23 to hit.
Ow. Hits.
It's 5 damage.
Okay. Ow.
It's now Petra's turn.
Which one's Petra?
The one at the very front. The one that you guys were talking to.
Okay.
This one.
That's not the one that attacked Quark. That's crazy.
I put a picture of Petra in the group chat.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, these
That's an
photos are
18
hilarious.
to hit you, Valiant.
Can I
Man,
impose
he's-
disadvantage on that one since I've had my turn since I used my reaction initially?
Even with disadvantage. The second roll I rolled
Oh,
was,
they already have. Oh, that was already disadvantage? I didn't know.
it wasn't at disadvantage already. I just rolled again to do disadvantage and it was higher. So that was a 20
well,
to
that
hit.
sucks.
So
Alright, well, I tried.
Okay, I guess I'm taking some damage. Man, they are just charging at me. Gutbrand, help!
you killed one of them.
Yeah.
So,
Just-
I
I am a short guy and I have a wall called Gutbrand that should be helping.
I am standing in front of you with my shield out trying to block these things, and they're shooting between my legs and hitting you because they're small and you're small. I am too big to protect you from small things.
Can I climb up a Gutbrand's back?
on your turn, sure.
Oh my
Just
god.
make a straight line of all three of you. So that's 4 damage.
Oh my god, it's so
Okay.
sad.
And then she's going to go again. Is that still with
Go again?
disadvantage? Yeah, she's got multi-attack.
God.
That's a level 5 thing. We are level 3. Well, I guess
Hey, guys.
monsters don't follow levels.
That's a 17 to hit.
With disadvantage, that hits.
That's 5 damage.
That is me unconscious.
Oh, we're getting wiped so hard.
Now
Healer down! Need a rest!
is the
'Cause,
Raven
like-
Scout's turn.
Because, like, I have healing, but, like, how many opportunity attacks am I going to have to survive?
I didn't know how many
To
there
waste my
were.
entire action.
If I had known how many there were, I would have absolutely told Quark to shut the fuck up with a silence.
Yeah, very fair. I also did not know how many there were. I thought we were talking to like 4 guys, 5 max. I was like, we
I thought we
can
were talking
do this.
to
Even if they
3
turn
of
on
them.
us, no problem. I didn't know it was a whole fucking garrison.
I told you there were a lot of birds.
this is like a flock. Hell yeah. We got this.
Man,
Man, if I had Fireball, that would have, and that had hit, oh man, that would have been so huge.
Cash money.
can I erase?
Does the cleric ever naturally just get fireball?
The scout does not attack anyone. It dashes towards the city. So it tries to go past you guys towards the city. And it's already over here. Next is Luma. And
Try talking geekers.
she is actually going to cast Thaumaturgy. And you hear her voice kind of over the noise and the chaos that's going on. And here, let me get you a picture of her just so you can see what she looks like. Because a lot of these have pictures. And that's helpful.
And fun.
She's very pretty. She's a white dove. She's got a staff that she's holding.
Wow.
And she's using Thaumaturgy to enhance her voice. And she's shouting at you, "Stand down! Everybody just stand down!" Does anyone want to take a reaction?
Which one is this? Spelling? Luma?
Luma? So it's this one.
Okay.
in the back.
Yep. That's what I thought.
Luma's
Okay.
telling us to stand down.
Sorry?
She's telling us to stand down.
Yes.
Can I yell, "You attack us"?
Yeah, honestly. Like, you started this.
So you're not going to drop your weapons?
Well, no.
I'm on the ground. I can't really do a thumbs up, but I would do a thumbs up if I wasn't passed out.
No, he's a temporary government employee. You can't hire him for like.
Oh shit! I did miss the part where Valion went down. Okay, not gonna lie. If he's down right next to me, I'm like, why did you attack us?
I will pause initiative for a moment. And Petra's going to step forward. Because you are trying to kill our Lord and Savior.
No. We help you. You're Lord and Savior. Really big, kobold, 3-finger air quotes. He's no good.
Can I put my hand over his mouth and just try to stop him from talking?
I am down. Can I silence him?
Can I roll to like athletics or something just to try to put my hand over his mouth just to shut him up?
I guess roll opposing sleight of hand checks. And Valian, while they're talking, can you give me your first death roll, please?
Sleight of hand.
I mean, I'll choose to fail so he can like muffle me up. I won't resist.
12.
Perfect. Thank you.
I mean, I would have gotten an 18 either way, so.
Okay.
But you're a rogue. But, yeah.
So
Just to
you
make sure I don't like accidentally
successfully
smack him.
muffle him.
You stay on this stuff.
We. Friend not smart. He not understand what mission is. We not kill your lord. We kill other demons for your lord.
The guy called me.
We return from mission with information.
I only have 5 years. Like,
What
That's
do you
what I'm
mean
saying.
you kill other demons for our lord?
In other lands.
like 10, 15 years. Everybody's way older
What
than me.
land are you coming from?
Oh God. I'm gonna just point in a direction. That we were that way.
Then, like, a lot of these lands are unfound. Like, oh, I fucking found it. Personally, I
You're
stopped smoking weed.
coming from
And I was like, I'm
No
gonna stop
Man's
smoking weed.
Land?
I'm like a damn film person.
That I'm like, no.
Just
Pass.
go, it's like if there has
There's
to,
nothing past No Man's Land.
it's like, dude, you know,
If you
You're
could
welcome.
roll a
Hello?
deception check for me.
You're welcome. Deception.
It's meant the job I'm working is meant for more but like personally you kids not gonna do that.
Ooh, 18 plus 2. That's a dirty 20.
That's good because I rolled really poorly.
You were working offshore.
So they're
Thank
like,
God.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So did you kill a lot of demons that way?
Bad demons.
Did you see
Yeah.
the rest
Like
of our
Lord.
party? We're actually looking for some
You're not.
people. Did you happen to see anybody?
Is party member Bird
Oh, yeah.
Hydra?
Bird
That's all
Hydra. You mean the Goose Mother? No.
No.
We're on our way to
Then
kill the Goose Mother.
Ah. Then no. No kill. No C party members.
6.3.
That thing's scary.
Plus or minus 0.5.
Wait, didn't the Goose Mother shrink down to Ryan Gosling?
No, that's its offspring.
Yes.
That was
No.
it, right? I thought it shrunk down
Oh,
to
that's
Ryan
the
Gosling,
thing
right?
itself?
That's
Oh.
the thing itself.
Yeah. Okay.
They're on their
so
way to
I'm
kill
gonna-
Ryan, basically.
Yeah.
What's
so
Ryan's Gosling's reaction as it hears that?
Can I guess as this is happening, as I'm muffled, can I try and like stow away Ryan in my jacket?
Can you make a sleight of hand check for me, please?
I thought you'd
Also-
never ask.
Do they
Can-
know that the Goose Mother can change its shape and size?
One thing I don't shit.
Um,
You gotta
one thing at a
Hell
time,
yeah.
please.
I got a 23.
You got a
thank
23?
God.
All right, you are super successful. They did not see Ryan at all.
Awesome. I'm gonna try and like in the same moment of like stowing him away, just be like, okay,
Thank God.
good idea. I'm gonna try to like give that like
Let me know when I
look
need my next
to
dex saving throw.
Oh,
Good
yeah. Can you
brand.
make another dex saving throw for me,
I'll say I
please?
do need to go and like save
Dex
homie.
saving throw
But I'm
or
gonna-
death saving throw?
Death.
Can I look at Good Brand and kind of give him like a look, be like, yo, we killed, like tell him we
Hey,
killed
Gutbrand,
the Goose Mother.
You want to heal me at some point?
Mhm. Would I have any indication that Valion's not doing great health wise?
Well, you can see he's on the ground. If you can make a perception check,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah, perception check.
I
Perfect.
guess
That's what I need to do.
Quark, make a persuasion check.
Brother-in-law
Actually,
Oh, that's not good for you.
you're using your hands to keep him quiet. Maybe laying on hands on me. No, we don't need that right now.
13.
I just rolled a 2 on perception, so
So no, he does not see your signal to like try and say that you
Good,
killed
good.
the Gosling.
Okay.
I wish. Yeah.
Can I try and like stabilize Valion so he doesn't die?
Sure. Roll a medicine check for me, please.
Would I notice that to do that, he's obviously going to like leave range of me covering his mouth. So can I roll another perception? No, I already rolled perception.
I guess.
lost.
How about this?
No.
Roll a Gudbrand and Quark. Roll
Yeah.
opposing strength checks because he's still trying to muffle you.
Mhm.
Could I do acrobatics to try to slip out of it?
Sure.
And do you want me to do strength or athletics?
Either
I'm okay
or.
either way.
Pick your flavor.
Well, there's
I got
different modifiers.
17.
I got a 10, so even with my best, it's still a 15. So
Okay.
he wiggles out of this one.
So Quark
Yes,
wiggles
I'm,
out
like,
of it, and then if you
Yeah,
could
barely
make a
flip
medicine
out. I'm gonna
check.
try to. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to stabilize homie.
Mhm.
Not my best. 13.
You bring him up to 1 health.
Hell yeah, as long as he's not dying.
Not
Here,
currently
you're-
dying.
Insides or outside. It's not supposed to be like that.
So are you just trying to shove it all back inside?
Yes.
Right?
Classic
Do
Kobold.
I sit up and see the situation around me?
You can. Would you like to make a perception check?
Sure.
That's why
Nope.
You perceive nothing.
You're only thing that you can see right now is Quark playing with your guts.
Constitution save.
Can I still cast silence on him?
If you want to.
Isn't
Sure.
silence an area spell?
I don't. Hold on. Let me look.
I'm pretty
think
sure
it
it's
might
like an
be
it's like a bubble.
AoE.
Yeah, it's like a bubble. So you might want to be careful. Don't like. They might take
You're
that as
just
an
gonna
act of war.
silence everybody. Fighting starts again.
You could just put your hand over his mouth.
Okay. So it is a 20-foot radius sphere. So not just silence on a person. So never mind. I will not do that. Because Gutbrand is talking. And I need him to talk to them.
The birds seem to like Gudbrand. I'm gonna move them all closer. Though there is one
bad.
elf in the group. If you guys want to notice him.
Eel.
I'm not trying to move the whole thing. There is one elf.
I just want to persuade my position, be like, I'm sorry for killing your friend. He attacked us first.
I would not even mention it.
Luma's
fair
gonna come over
You
to
mentioned
you and can I do a medicine check? Yes. She's gonna start patching you up. She rolled a 25 on her medicine check, so she's gonna like start helping you put your insides inside. She's like, it's okay, we understand. You were scared. You guys don't look like you're from Pride, though. You guys don't look like you're from the Pride Lands. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen anyone who looks like the three of you.
Moved recently here. Very recent. We are mercenaries.
I didn't think Lucifer hired mercenaries.
Exactly. Then I put my finger to my lips and I go, shh.
Can you roll a persuasion check for me, please?
Oh, Jesus. That's a dangerous game. What's my persuasion? Oh, fuck. That's a nat one.
Ooh, she's gonna glare at you. She didn't roll great either, but you rolled a nat one. She's gonna glare at you, and she's gonna be like, huh. Okay. I mean, we work closely with Lucifer and his inner circle. And I've never heard of him hiring mercenaries for anything. He usually asks us to do his bidding.
He's afraid of a coup.
Who's a coup?
Bless you. No, he's afraid of someone from the inner circle betraying him, and he's gathering forces that are loyal only to him.
The Aasimar would never betray him. He basically created them.
Lucifer betrayed someone himself in the past, and he trusts no one.
Roll a persuasion, please.
Yeah, like I'm
deception.
bullshitting. Which do I have higher?
That's good.
They're the same.
I hope you still have those initiative numbers up.
Luma is not taking your shit. You rolled a 4. You guys are losing the birds. We're very close to starting up
this is
initiative again.
This is bad.
Lucifer is a great lord. He would never he would never betray anyone. He is a beautiful and wonderful Lord. He's basically a god. And the gods have been gone for a very long time, which is the only reason I think he hasn't ascended to godhood is because he wants to stay here and take care of us.
He
Didn't Lucifer betray the god that he was? Hold on, I'm starting to go into biblical
Jesus
stuff here.
Christ.
I was like, wait, a little out of character. I was like, didn't Lucifer betray God? But then I'm like, oh, but this isn't the same Lucifer, probably.
One,
So
different Lucifer. Two,
yeah, that's what it just said.
they are followers of Lucifer. So if you could roll a religion, that's the word I was looking for. A religion check for me.
That I can do. That's a 16.
Oh.
So your brain is going through kind of history of religion 101 in your brain. And you know that not every religion necessarily comes from truth. And that there are a lot of cults that started by twisting the truth. So, even if you knew the true background of Lucifer, these people have been told that his story is different. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Not you. You didn't roll religion. If you want to roll religion, I'll give you something different. Valiant rolled religion. This is the information he's getting.
Gotcha.
I want to see if I can do something. This is very much theoretical.
Okay.
Can I attempt to persuade that Lucifer is trying to take over the other demons' territories? But as I say that, can I cast command and tell her, believe?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Okay.
Does command work on mental, or does it only affect their physical body?
Oh, hold on. Strike that. That is not on my prepared list. I changed it out for something else. I do not have command. Never mind. I was like, wait, let me check my spell book or my prepared spells. It is not among my prepared spell list at this time, so I cannot do that.
Mm-hmm.
It was an idea, but it's not something that.
It's funny, I could do it, but I wouldn't.
That would have been an interesting idea to try, but
I don't know if it works.
Definitely would have been interesting to try. Do you still want to try and convince her that Lucifer is trying to take over?
well, if I had command, I could potentially try to make them believe me, maybe. But without it, I don't know if I want to try. I've been rolling pretty poor.
Is there anything else anyone wants to say? Quark, you are no longer muted.
Yeah, I've stopped. Yeah.
He stopped covering your mouth. So if you wanted to talk,
You are muted on
You're
muted on Discord. But yeah, I'm not gonna stop you because I'm not doing great either.
Or we could just have an awkward silence between you and the birds.
With
Jared!
my religion check, do I know
Jared!
the normal stance of piousness for Lucifer's regime?
Piousness. Hold on, I gotta define that.
Basically, piousness is like forgiveness, like saying, "Oh, we fucked up." Generally speaking, a lot of religions have, like, Christians is mostly like just on your hands and knees, head to ground. Same in Islam, but in Judaism, I think it's actually something different to show.
Forget about it.
But basically, it's just a way of showing reverence and also asking for a way of apology.
You do know, oh god, what is it called? that not necessarily Lucifer's following, because you're not too familiar with it. How about this? Can you roll a religion check before I shoot my foot off, please?
A 15.
15. Okay. So you do remember not necessarily Lucifer's following, because Lucifer didn't necessarily have a large following when you were last out and about 200 years ago.
Fair.
But you do remember that there was a kind of a bowing out of respect that a lot of Owlkin did.
Before I say anything else, when she was patching me up, did I heal any from that being patched up?
You healed 3.
Okay.
She's not using any spells because she's not like super convinced that you guys are good.
Of course.
But she is trying to, like, she is a cleric. So she felt in her nature to try and heal you because you were still alive. But the more you talk to her, the tighter she's gripping her staff, because she's not believing any of the things that you say, because you guys rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say she's gripping his insides.
No, she's gripping her staff. So, like, she's ready to bonk you if she needs to, but she would rather heal you, or at least get your insides inside.
I would like to perform the Owl's Act of Piety and attempt a heartfelt apology.
So you kind of, even though your insides are still kind of mismatched, you lean forward and you put your right arm on your collarbone, like your thumb and your index finger on your collarbone, and you put your left hand across your stomach and you bow forward. And you can see the Owlkin in the group recognize this. Specifically that little knight that kind of went after Gudbrand, that little burrowing owl one, and it's gonna come over and bow back to you. And
It's going to bow back to me?
not to you, to Valiant. He's bowing.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Valiant, the little knight's gonna come over and bow back to you and kind of whisper to Luma, hey, I think he's okay. And she loosens her grip a little bit, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds. So that's 1d8. So she's gonna heal you for another 7.
Okay, awesome.
What's her? I don't see her spellcasting modifier. But still, 7 is pretty good.
Puts me at 11.
Potions.
I'm almost at full.
Jesus.
I have 18 hit points.
Even at level 3, you have that few?
Yeah, I'm not tanky.
Damn.
Can I go over to the body of the person that I killed? Like, bow over them and, like, say a little prayer?
Sure. I deleted them, but sure. Put them back over here. You're gonna hobble yourself over there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Show respect for the fallen enemy, essentially.
Okay. Appreciated.
Mhm. Uh, Cutburn has just been silent. He's not saying a word.
Looking at Quark, be like, follow suit.
Quark, do you do anything?
Great question. You know what? I've talked too much and it's gotten me in trouble. I'm gonna let the homies do the homies. I'm gonna sit back.
Because we aren't lying here. We are just.
Like Quark is
We're
not a good liar. So he's just gonna be like, if I don't
we are
talk, it's not a
we
lie.
are just not dying. That is the important thing.
Yes. I enjoy living.
Can I roll religion to see if I can remember any of this world's death rites?
Sure.
Of course, now I get high. A 25.
So, the fallen scout in front of you is of the bird folk. It looks kind of like a pigeon. So you're not super familiar with theirs because you're not super familiar with the race itself. But you can remember that there were some bird folk, like Kenkus, that you were familiar with, that believed that the dead should be left out to feed the earth. So you can ask, because there are some raven folk in the group. There's the bird folk who look like pigeons. And then there's a couple of owlkin. But you know
Basically
that,
trying to be as respectful as possible to their fallen comrade.
do you want to ask?
Yes,
Okay. Who would you like to ask?
the cleric, because they're the only person that seems really willing to talk.
All right. So Luma comes up to you, and her face is kind of. She doesn't seem to be mourning the loss of her comrade. She has kind of a pinched face, as much of a pigeon can pinch their face, but she's kind of like
Fair.
scowling at the fallen comrade. She looks at you and she looks at them and she goes, I appreciate your respect for our comrade. We will report their death to their family and let their body rot here.
Hmm.
It was not my wish for things to happen this way.
It was a misunderstanding that led to a death. We did not come out here to defeat the Goose Mother thinking that we would all come back alive. This creature has been in our woods for far too long. And it is a rebel's creature. And we need to extinguish it before it can get much closer to our cities.
I hear tell that if you feed it some food, it becomes more docile and is thus opens itself to an attack.
That is good information. Do you have more information on this beast?
That's all I have for right now.
I do fear that even my faith alone in Lucifer will not be enough to save most of my party. We've hired, between you and I, we've hired some of these folk And I do not think that they have seen true combat. And I worry that in the face of danger that they will run.
I'll put a hand on their shoulder and just say, "Do your best."
Who are you talking to?
To the
Uh,
cleric.
Luma is the one who's afraid. Well, I guess I can't put a hand on their shoulder. Can I even hear the conversation, or is it just like a one-on-one?
It's kind of a one-on-one.
Okay, then I do nothing.
Well, a two-on-one. The little owlkin is kind of like in love with Fallon. It's been a while since anyone's shown it any kind of respect, and I was like, oh my god, this guy knows what he's doing. But
I pray you all safe travel on your journey, and I wish you luck in your campaign.
I appreciate it. Hopefully this can be taken out and we can stop the rebels before they get too powerful. I would hate to see Lucifer fall.
Out of character. I am so tempted to just say "Hail Lucifer."
Oh, from like South Park was like, "Hey, Satan."
Yeah, kind of.
That shit is hilarious.
But I'm like, I got a really high religion check. I don't know if that would be good or not.
You got a really high religion check, but unfortunately, this is a newer religion. Well, not newer. New to you. Religion. Gudbrand and Quark, Petra is just talking your ear off about how excited they are to fight the Goose Mother and rise in Lucifer's ranks. And just so excited to kill this goose creature.
Also out of character, I really want to just throw the Ryan at them.
That's sentencing him to a death sentence.
That would be a conversation between you and Quark.
I'm not saying a damn word. I don't want to get Ryan in trouble.
No. But if we throw the Goose Mother at them, and they start attacking it, we could then attack them, not attacking us. But that's also really mean, and we just set up a good communication with them, so I'd rather just let it be at that and go on our way.
Yep.
Ryan is my child.
Now, back in character.
Yeah.
We have a lot to learn of these lands, and I am sure our paths will meet again.
I hope that they do in better circumstances and more understanding. She takes off a tassel from her cloak and hands it to you. What city are you headed to?
Remember the name of the city?
Do we have to roll history checks?
I could roll a history check.
Okay,
I
roll
guess
a
I'd
history
probably-
check to see if you remember the name of the city that you're trying to head to.
Did Petra or Luma?
6!
Wait, was it Petra or Luma?
was
Luma is talking to Valian.
Okay, I didn't know if Petra was the one who asked that.
I was like trying to be like, okay, I had. Why did I not keep the picture that you had of the map? Ick. Oh, I did. Hold on. Oh, there's no names of cities on here. No.
Greg Kratz is the city that you're headed to.
Grey Kratz. We're heading to Grey Kratz.
She hands you the tassel. At the gates, if they need verification from you, just tell them that you ran into us in the woods and you're coming back from a mission. And that Luma, I don't think I've introduced myself to you. My name is Luma. That I have said that you're okay. They're familiar with me at the temple there. And so they should take care of you.
I take the tassel, put it in my pocket, and say, "My name is Valian Hillbraid, and we thank you."
It is nice to meet you, Valiant. Petra, we should be on our way. Petra's like gonna turn its head, kind of with like this crazy look in her eyes, and be like,
No, she's gonna be like, "Petra!" No, I'm sorry. I'm imagining the guy from the Three Musketeers movie, D'Artagnan.
I have never seen the Three Musketeers.
No.
Have you seen the Tom and Jerry version? Does that count?
I don't know if that
Close
counts.
enough.
Who's the guy that like did a lot of cocaine? Charlie Sheen. The
Yes.
Three Musketeers movie with Charlie Sheen and Tim Curry is a fantastic movie. Noah, you need to correct this. You need to get her to watch this movie. But
There's so many movies on the priority list beside that would take precedent. She's from Philadelphia. She's never seen more than the first Rocky movie.
Da-da-da-da.
She's never seen Rocky 3 or Rocky 4, and she's from Philadelphia.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. I know the music.
Yeah. But hey, that's a start. That's a start. Have you seen National Treasure?
I have.
Hey, all right.
have you seen National Treasure 2?
I have.
Nice.
Not as good as
the
my
first one.
Have you watched The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent?
The
Ooh,
what now?
that's a great movie.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Oh, is that new
With
Nick
Nicolas
Cage
Cage
movie?
and Pedro.
Yeah, with Pedro Pascal and Nicolas Cage.
It's so good. We were just Jake and I were just talking to Shane about that one.
Nice.
Anyways, we're getting a little
Anyway.
distracted.
Back to the
Um,
game. Petra is gonna come over and they're all gonna kind of head out. Last chance to say anything if anyone wants to say anything.
Nope.
It was
Nope,
nice to meet
not.
you, Mr. Owl.
It was really nice to meet you too. I like you a lot.
I like you too.
Good travels.
Let us share a beer sometime.
Yes, when we get back. Drinks on me! It kind
I'll
of
take you up
cuts
on that.
after everybody else.
All right, well, gang, we're not dead.
First time.
First time.
We survived combat.
Yeah, that should have been a TPK right there.
Ryan, as the birds walk away, Ryan's gonna stick one of his heads out of your jacket or her.
Ooh,
Your
I'm gonna
heads.
grab him. I'm gonna grab him, just give him a bunch of kisses. Like, you're safe, Ryan. Don't worry, you're safe. We're never gonna find you.
Just little chirps.
Yes, oh yes, I understand. I was gonna start petting each individual head with like a finger. Like, don't worry, you're my sweet child now. Do you remember killing me? Wasn't that fun?
It's gonna like purr chirp back at you.
Good little Ryan.
It lasted forever. Like, what else you came out to that 19? I still haven't really finished that.
Oh, shut the
Let's
fuck
go
up.
to town.
Better. See, is installing something.
So what do you guys want to do?
Or something that.
Uh,
I
We
need a
sneak
drink.
up and we fight him again. No, we keep walking
right.
towards the city.
Just sneak up behind
Yeah.
them.
We
Right.
keep heading towards the city. Absolutely.
Wait.
Yeah, right, go
Before
to town?
actually, I want to take the group aside and be like, stop us for like a short rest or something. And be like, we need plan. That disaster.
That went from bad to worse immediately.
We survived.
We
Perhaps
no
plan
thanks
is
to
best plan.
you. No thanks to you.
To me?
Hey,
You tell them we enemy. You dumb.
Oh.
Coming from me, you dumb.
hey,
No,
we
I
all
thought you were
make
talking.
mistakes
I
in the
thought you were
heat of
talking to
battle.
Valiant for a second. I was like, wait, what? No, I didn't.
Something you should know. I'm not the greatest liar. I have a certain tell. It's that I tell the truth.
That's not a tell. That's just bad at lying.
Oh, okay. My bad. Yes, that's the one.
That's-
In that case, you tell people nothing. You shush.
But how would I make any more friends? I met Ryan this way.
Ryan doesn't speak to you and actually ate you the first time you met.
Oh, he was just playing around.
Ugh.
He likes the rough house.
How do you know?
I
Your
have a
only
feeling
interaction.
you would know this if you were a father.
Oh, like you're he's the first born here to sit through a goddamn gay wedding. I was like, what the fuck? I can't see if this is in a cutscene. I was like, this is bullshit. I just
I
want to
like
shoot
how-
what the fuck is.
Ryan has literally
Yes.
killed all three of you.
And
You
he's my
still love
special
him.
boy.
In
I-
fact,
can
I
I
would
turn-
die for Ryan.
Can I turn to Ryan and say to Ryan, if he tries talking to, try talking when we approach group or people, bite him.
Don't
Ryan
listen to him, Ryan.
is gonna snap at you for
At
daring
me?
to look at him. Yeah.
That's my boy.
can I try animal handling to say the same thing he did?
Sure.
I'm getting ready to flick him.
900. Can I give him
Alright,
disadvantage?
It's a 15. It's a 15.
Is it 15? Okay, let me roll for Ryan. Roll for Ryan! He got a 6. Alright, Ryan's listening to you.
If he ever tries to do that again, bite him.
You know those little flea nibbles that dogs do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ryan's gonna take 2 of his heads and just start flea nibbling your arm.
Ryan, no. That tickles. Oh, I have scales. There's nothing there. Do you see a dead scale? Oh, yes. Pick it off for me.
Just 2 heads, core on the cobbing it, just back and forth flea nibbling you.
So to town?
To town. Short rest first?
I mean, surely we're not a full day. We're not less than a day away now.
If you left, because you can see it on the horizon, if you left now, you would get there at nightfall.
Then-
Let's take
It's
a
that
short.
close.
Let's take a short or a long rest, and then we'll head out.
Ugh. Yeah, yeah. But onwards.
Are you taking a short rest or a long rest?
I'll say to the group, let us go camp out near City Gate, but not visible. Walk in during morning, not suspicious. Walk in at late night, suspicious. Yes? Do not know.
Do not know.
maybe send Scout. I'm like,
Send Ryan.
You leave my boy alone.
I was saying you.
I think it'd be better if we just rest here and then go into the city.
Yeah, get to the city by like morning.
So you're taking
Better
a long
to arrive.
rest.
I was saying, it'd be better to arrive there in the morning than it would be to arrive there late at night.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
All right, then we're gonna call it there for tonight, so that you guys can have your long rest and start refreshed. If I could
Yeah.
just have you all roll a d8.
Yeah.
D8.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Two.
This and that, and it's like
And
it's like
Jared?
I got a 4.
Okay, and one more time.
For me?
2.
what I say is like there's a financial body.
Doug,
There's money.
Yes?
can you roll another one for me, please?
Oh, yes.
D8.
I got a 2 on my second one.
Okay.
4.
I got an 8 on my second one.
Yeah.
You each get 2 chips.
Hell yeah. Can I give one to Ryan? Can I give
No,
both of them to Ryan?
no, you cannot give your chips away.
Alright, we gotta earn Ryan some chips.
That was part
Oh,
of
what?
the rules that I laid down.
That's right.
So we
That's
needed
right.
7 for that level up to level 3, right?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
at 3.
No, you need
Oh.
8.
I'm at 3. Okay, perfect.
It's
Now we need
5.
8.
It's 5 plus your current level. Yeah.